Welcome, friends. Can every poor country become a developed nation by following just five stages? Rostow believed yes. So, we will discuss Rostow mod stages of economic growth theory of growth MEC 104 and economics growth models. So, W. Rostow introduced stages of economic growth in 1960. According to Rostow, economic development occurs through a series of stages from traditional society to modern mass consumption. This theory is also called the neo non-communist manifesto because it presented a capitalist path of development. So Rostow has mentioned following stages of economic growth, which are in five numbers. So first is traditional society economy. In traditional society, economy depends mainly on agriculture, low productivity and primitive technology. Society is backward and static in traditional society. Then comes preconditions for takeoff to developing countries. So infrastructure develops, investment and savings increase, modern education and banking begin. Then comes take off stage. Take off stage mentions that in this stage, rapid industrialization takes place, investment rate rises sharply, and economic growth becomes self-sustaining. It starts and go on developing, self-sustaining. No push is required. Then fourth stage comes, that is drive to maturity. Technology spreads to all sectors. It starts from one sector and spreads to all sectors. Industrial diversification increases. Economy becomes modern and competitive. Then comes the fifth stage, which is age of high mass consumption. High income, high living standards, growth of consumer goods industries, welfare and social security expand. So this is the fifth stage. So this is all about five stages of Rostow's economic growth. Importance of Rostow theory. It explains historical development. The theory explains how Western countries developed. They started from primitive stage to and come to high age of high mass consumption. Second, it emphasizes industrialization. Industrial growth is considered the engine of development. Okay, so agriculture can't take any country to fifth stage of roast. Useful for planning. Developing countries use this framework for modernization policies. Fourth is importance of investment. Higher investment and infrastructure are considered essential. But there are some criticisms of Rostow's theory. First, it is Eurocentric approach. The theory is mainly based on Western experience. So they are developing and developed nations. But undeveloped, underdeveloped countries like India, Pakistan, it does not work. Second, it ignores colonial exploitations. Many countries are exploited by colonialism. India was British colony. Many developed countries grew through colonialism. So where in colonialism, all assets are transported to the nation who made colony to the underdeveloped nations. It is not applicable to all countries. Every country follows different development path. Some are socialist, some are democratic, some are capitalist. So all countries don't follow the same path. It neglects social and political factors. Institutions and inequality are ignored. It assumes linear growth. So growth can't be linear. Development is always not smooth and continuous. There are many hindrances. So many developing nations still focus on industrialization, infrastructure development, urbanization, technological modernization. So Rostow's theory still has partial relevance. So we can say Rostow's stages of development is an important modernization theory explaining economic transformation through different stages, though criticized for its Western bias and oversimplification. It remains influential in development economies. So it is a small answer for small questions of IGNOU or short answer type of questions of economics in UPSC, UET, honors, whatever. So you can go through it, and please like and subscribe the channel and like the video and share it with your friends. Thank you.